How does roominfo.com benefit patients?
So, roominfo.com was a website that I started back in 2001. And the reason this website started is I was working in an office in Richmond, British Columbia with Congshow Jania and Barry Kaler. And I saw a patient and I said to them, where's your methotrexate information sheet to provide this patient? And they said, we don't have one. So I thought, well, that's funny. If you don't have a methotrexate information sheet, what about other people in the north of BC or Edmonton or wherever who don't have the information sheet? So I said, well, maybe we should make an information sheet for our office. And I said, we've got this thing called the internet. We could put it on the internet and then we could allow everybody to use it. So we started out initially with a couple of sheets and that ballooned to 15 very quickly. They were endorsed by the CRA and off we went and everything was going great. And then I moved back to Western University in London and I was doing my master's degree in education and particularly health literacy as an area of focus. And I realized that the information sheets we had created, although useful at the time, weren't really appropriate for patients. So the site went a major overhaul a couple of years ago, and we had a real focus on patient literacy, and a lot of principles that I learned from my master's degree, so I'm working with my thesis, we actually have included in the site. So roominfo.com is for everyone, and that's the premise of the site. Our goal is to provide accurate, reliable information for health professionals and patients. We also include resources and tools for physicians that make their jobs easier in the clinic. The site has got a wealth of information on medications that are balanced to help patients make decisions about which choice would be better for them. We've got a lot of information on diseases, and then we've got a lot of physician tools that make their lives easier in the clinic.
Do you engage in social media to engage with patients, and if so, how?
Social media, the bane of my existence. What is social media? That's the first thing. Social media is a challenge as a profession to understand how to integrate this with a larger community. I'm not on Facebook personally because I've had patients try to friend me, and it becomes a comfortable experience. So the question is, how do you as a physician and as a person use social media to put forth your ideas? I think Twitter's a great venue. We do tweet on new things on the site. The only thing I'm not sure of is who actually reads our tweets, because if you don't subscribe to it, then you don't see it. So it's difficult. Down the right-hand column of our website, we do have all of our Twitter feed on there. Facebook's another way of getting to patients, but unless they actually sign up and engage in that relationship with roominfo on Facebook, it's difficult to actually garner the audience. I think social media, the development of social media and social awareness is a lot like the development of a website. It takes a long time to build a good website. And in the early days of roominfo, we would get a few hundred people a month coming to the site. Now we get over 20,000 visitors every month coming to roominfo for information. And I think social media is the same way. You've really got to garner the number of patients, people have to get the interest, and then the social aspects of online will take place.